Alright, it is 7 o'clock, so let's get started. Hopefully it should be displaying fine. You know what I need to do? I need to put the chat box on, and I need to put the alert box on as well. Right. How is the audio balance before I get into the game? Is it okay? Can you hear me and the game? Because that's kind of what asking about the audio balance is for. Also, we don't get any amusing English on the title screen because it's Japanese. Hopefully this goes okay. I've had to do a last minute switching of controllers as well, since what I was using earlier when I was doing a test isn't working now. Sounds good. Right. I reckon we should get started. Oh no, it's the bloody I swear. Okay, it's because I hadn't set the start button, even though I swear I had. Right, here we go. We are... Actually, let's show off kill mode. And then make a new save. That'll do. Right, so... being on a floppy disk, we've quite a delay. What delay? But being a floppy disk, we gotta switch to side B. So let's hit Control B because an emulator. When you say delay, how do you mean by delay? Hold up, I'm just gonna pause while I potentially need to resolve an issue. When you say delay, oh well, I might as well just go and get the morph ball. Between me doing stuff and you seeing it, is anyone else encountering that issue, or...? Not saying I've dropped any frames or anything. No, don't undock the... There's no sync offset. Well, I'll continue on. And just hope it's all normal and good. So I'm just gonna click away from game source on OBS because that red border was distracting me. But yeah, basically I wanted to do this to show that I can play Metroid better than Joe. Also, if I make weird control mistakes, I'm gonna completely John my way through it and blame the Xbox controller, even though I do like the D-pad on the Xbox One controller. A monkey would probably be better. I mean, you posting and me seeing it. I mean, I said sounds like when I said when I read it, I pretty much said it not long after it came up on my end. It might just be like Twitch delay or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have the low latency mode set on Twitch, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, on my way up, I'm just gonna see if I can grind to 99 health, just for safety purposes. It's usually the easiest way to grind up to 99. No, we're nearly at 99 anyway. 5.5, that's almost as oddly specific as the times described in Star Fox 6664. Also, I just noticed a Facebook message. Ah. Joe realizing 6 minutes late that I'm streaming. Also, didn't I didn't Ben ask me when I was streaming and I said 7 and I said at 7? Hold on. I'm just checking through the chat. Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. Right, we're up to 99 health. So why am I playing through OBS? To 2 decimal places. Also, why am I playing on the OBS screen when I could be playing on my actual monitor in full screen? Let's go down here. I mean, I'm going to be doing a little more back and forth in Brinstar than I know Matt does, because I can't live without the long beam. I know Matt can play without the long beam, but yeah, I need the long beam. Nope. Ah, no, this wasn't happening earlier in my practice. Oh well, it's fine. Long beam is for scrubs. Well, maybe I am a scrub. Okay. Did you see how I just got stuck in that pit there in a very Joe fashion? Also, notice the different sound effects when I hit that enemy, because disc system. Oh, I'm gonna wait for that zoomer to off screen itself. No, it's still there. I hate zoomers before you get the bloody bombs. Guess who's gonna need to grind for health on the way back up? I'm not gonna promise perfect gameplay, just a better gameplay than Joe's. That's all I'm going to promise. Oh no, I don't grind in the Joe way. But I know there's E-tanks, Matt, but I did just take like an annoying amount of damage. I know there's an E-tank on the way, but knowing my luck and the recording curse, you know, knowing my luck and the recording curse, I'll end up like dying in a stupid way before I get to the energy tank. Plus, you know, playing better than, oh damn it! Reading the chat distracted me. Maybe this is why I'm playing on the OBS screen. I won't be that bad. Why am I failing at jumping? The recording curse. The recording curse is what I blame dying once in Green Hill Act 2 in Sonic Generations on. Also, how does it feel seeing this room with less lag, Matt? Joe, that's because I'm running on a PC emulator, so I don't have, like, the weird borders. The colour palette might also be different as well, because that's how the Famicom works. It doesn't, like, generate actual colours in the hardware. There we go, energy tank. It doesn't matter. There's another energy tank I'll be getting soon in Brinstar anyway. Oh. No, Joe, I don't need you to guide me. If I need a guide, I'll ask Matt. I'll put it that way. You know what, I forgot to go and get the long beam. Or to get it later. I was distracted by talking to chat and just going straight here. Maybe no, normally go and get the long beam straight away. I'm not used to going any further than the long beam room without the long beam. There we go. I love zoomers that go along the floor in the same direction as you. It's totally not annoying. Surprise challenge run. I mean, I'll go and get the long beam before I head down to North Air or something. I know I can jump over them, but there's also the things that swoop down. And I'll likely get hit by something, so... Well... Right. But you know what? We'll go and get the long beam before I go and get the Varia suit, because I like having the long beam. Well, actually, well, we'd be getting the ice beam on the way back, obviously. Hopefully I won't screw up the early Varia suit. That's why I went and practiced earlier, because I'm using a different controller and all that. When I was testing, I was like, oh, maybe the Joy-Con will work with this emulator, like, separately. And they did work earlier, but when I was trying to connect them just now, they stopped working with this emulator for some reason, so... So I'm back to using the Xbox One controller. Oh wait, oh no, we're gonna need to grind for missiles, aren't we? I said missiles. Don't need to grind for health. Because I know the room for the ice beam is very small. Not even that convenient of a John excuse, because like the Xbox One has a, you know, not rubbish D-pad. It's more just I'm not used to doing the door jump. Okay, need to... we're going to do some grinding for missiles, aren't we? Oh, I'm not doing this very well. There we go. They have missiles. Because I forgot to grind on the way to this room. Let's head back out into the little vertical shaft here. See if I can get some missiles. Yeah, I should have like grinded, I guess, on the way down or some the way to this area. Oh well. Can you just spawn missiles, please? That's like my one request. If I go up higher, see if it'll spawn more enemies. No, it won't. Just the one. Joe, when you say your favorite water bottle, is it like a normal bottle or like an actual like proper reusable one? If it's like not a proper reusable one, like I would hope you'd be getting a new one anyway. Okay, like a proper gym one. Okay, not like just a normal plastic bottle. If it was just a normal plastic bottle, I'd be a bit worried if you'd been using it for like half a year or a year. Oh, you know what? We'll go and get... No, I don't want to go all the way back here, though. Hey, a missile! I was going to say maybe I'll get the long beam and then come back here, but I really don't want to come all the way back just to get the ice beam. We'll just grind. Missiles here. We'll grind for missiles here and hope I don't lose all my health anyway. Hey, missiles. Not missiles. Please give me missiles. These things are... I've never noticed how much of a pain those things are to deal with when you don't have the long beam. I just need missiles. Well, one missile. Oh, there we go. Finally. Oh, wait. Joe, I know the door takes 5 missiles. I was spamming select over and over. Joe, I've beaten this game, like, more than once. I would know that it takes 5 missiles. I've been playing this game since 2011. You didn't help. Also, Matt, check out this sound. Sounds weird, doesn't it? But also the doors sound different as well, actually, now that I think about it. Right. Normally my route is missiles, long beam, and then all this stuff, but I'm gonna take the diversion. I've not been playing this save since 2011, Sam. Yeah, normally I do missiles then long beam straight away, but I forgot this time, so we're gonna go get the long beam before I go and get the various suit. Just like make a quick detour down to the other side of Brinstar. Oh, screw it. Screw it, we're tanking some damage. I can regain it in vertical shafts, probably. Yeah, normally I'd go up there and get stuff, but let's get the long beam. I need it. I'm a scrub. And let's do a little bit of health grinding in case well, actually I need to grind for missiles anyway, so we'll be killing anyway. I don't normally come here with the ice beam, so that's going to feel a bit weird. Matt. Not everyone is good at games. Hey, we've got enough missiles at least. Is Joe trying and failing to do a funny? There we go, long beam. Yeah, don't. How dare you lose the game where if you beat it fast enough you get to see the player character stripped down to a bikini. There we go. What was the point of killing him up there? Hey, I never said what they are for or not. I'm just saying the way that a lot of people will view it. Right, quick backtrack here over. Let's go and get the Varia suit and hope I don't screw up getting the Varia suit. Because if I do, I might be stuck in the wall. So that's killing the enemies, because I will need a 5th missile. Yes, Joe, I've seen the Scott the Was video. And we know what Jeopardy is. Oh. Dumb. There we go. Missile. Right, let's go get that Varia suit. Right. Oh, now it's dropping missiles for me. Lovely. Right. Let's get rid of this guy first. Oh. I know what I'm doing. Right, let's try not to screw this up. Luckily, this is one of the safer places to do this because you're pretty much... Oops. That's one way to screw it up. But yeah, this is like one of the safest places to do the door jump because if you do screw up, you can just roll out of the wall because you're like always next to a gap. I actually went a bit too high before I needed to do the actual way to get the screen to scroll up. Right, actually, let's do it here. Be safe. Yeah, this is the door jump glitch. It lets you get the Varia suit early. It could let you access like random like garbage data rooms as well, and possibly do some other sequence breaky stuff. But I generally only do it for the Varia suit because if you screw up, you are stuck in the wall in morph ball form and you can't get out. And doing the Varia suit, it's like not too far to go up, so it's generally like, yeah, you don't have to worry about doing this for a long amount of time. And there we go. So yeah, this is how you get the Varia suit if you want to get it before getting high jump. Don't know why I'm killing the enemy. I know there's an energy tank soon. And there we go, various suit, before we've even touched Norfair. More doing this in an attempt to get missiles. Can't bother to fight those though. No, Joe. You are what we in the biz like to call wrong. It's not the cute way, it's the weird and wrong way. It's like anything but cute. Oh. Oh. Some more missiles. And do the thing where I hopefully get bumped up into... There we go. Or, you know, just fall into the acid. There we go. And our second energy tank. Yeah, that's pretty much just what I like to equip myself with before I go to Norfair. Because I am big scrub and I need the extra defences. And also means I don't have to come back up to Brinstar at all. Hey, I got through that without taking damage. And of course it does mean we have to traverse this set of corridors for the third time. Yeah, that's why I like doing this route. It does mean some extra back and forth at the start of the game, but it does mean I don't have to come back here later. Like, I only had to come back into Brinstar to go to Kraid and then go to Torian. And it's nice having the various suit for the entire game. It certainly makes things easier. But yeah, we're gonna go down to Norfair, get ourselves a couple more upgrades, and then we're gonna take on Ridley first because less back and forth. Oh, come on. Really? My platforming skills suddenly turned into Joe's Metroid platforming skills for a second there. I'll just tank the hit. I've got the various suit, it's fine. Whatever could you be talking about, Joe? Right, back to this corridor. Actually, let's freeze these guys, or just run away from them. Actually. When you actually bothered to make the video. Sounds like me. I need to actually like make some videos I need to like make videos public and stuff. Need to like decide when I want to publish videos. And down to Norfair. one of the downsides of playing the disk system version is there are load times between areas, because it's having to read off a floppy disk. So, yeah. It's not instant like it is on the cartridge version. I'm too lazy to go to the left in Norfair. Ah, and we're in Joe's favourite room as well. And I'm bum rushing my way through for some reason. Oh dear. Why did I decide to bum rush my way through? Not a good idea. Let's take it a little slower. I assume Matt probably has more PTSD of this room than you, considering he has had to suffer through trying to get Joe to go through it without dying. I can't remember if this room has much slowdown in the NES version, but if it does, maybe there's less here, I can't remember. Right, yeah, I believe... I can't remember if high jump is there. No, high jump is high jump is further down. I'm an idiot. I haven't got the map perfectly memorized. 2 missiles in that room. I mean... True. Right, high jump. And then if I am correct... I am correct in thinking the screw attack is for this way, isn't it? Yeah, thought so. Oh. Oh, I've trapped myself. I know I could missile them, but I don't want to. I don't want to waste my missiles. Seeing as I've only got a couple of missile tanks. Let's go get the screw attack and then let's although I just read what Joe put about being baited by Minjos. Those aren't ones you can kill, are they? Oh, I've frozen that in a bad place. I want the missile, but I'm gonna get hurt, aren't I? Remember when Joe came here and wasn't directed up, so he was like really close to the screw attack but didn't get it? I remember. I remember thinking when he went this way and didn't get the screw attack, I just remember thinking he's so close to the screw attack, but he's not going to know to go up unless Matt tells him. And he didn't. Sound has just gone. Are you sure it wasn't just in a quiet area? Have you tried making sure it's not on mute? Have you like making sure it's like not your PC or something? Or phone or whatever you're viewing on? And we got the screw attack, so let's head back to the right of North Air, get some missiles, and then down to Ridley. Well, maybe Joe needs to get good. Although if he can't hear me, then it's not as funny because that means like he can't hear me like saying that he plays really badly. I say while I get hit by enemies. I mean, going deaf is like a thing that can happen to people. Maybe it's just his like PC being really shit. I mean, we saw how it was, well, me and Ben saw how it was playing Sonic Lost World yesterday. I mean, that's partly because Lost World is like a really shit port. Not yet. I want some more missiles before I go into Ridley's lair. That means I don't have to get them later. I just resorted to playing using the OBS window now. Perhaps after I stream Sonic 06, I'll stream Lost World as a palette cleanser. And just to show that the Wii U version is superior to the PC version. Was it? Wait, no, this is the way out. I think I've gone past the one that Matt said had 2 missiles in, but I tend to get my missiles from up here anyway. Oh wait, no, that is the further... I'm getting my North Air doors mixed up. No, this is the way... No, it's not. I am getting my North Air doors mixed up. This is one with missiles, definitely. Oh dear. Is this the one with 2 or 3 missiles? Can't remember. The one with 3. And Lost World was indeed very painful to watch yesterday. More so because of the rubbishness of the PC port. Like, hopefully one day someone will come out with like a mod that mods that make the PC port less bad. Hopefully. Yeah, we're gonna also go up here because there's some missiles up here, I believe. So I'll grab a few from up here as well. I mean, the missiles are more just for the endgame stuff because, like, of not needing them for Ridley and Kraid. More just for Torian. Wow, I am failing at basic platforming today. Like, really failing sometimes. No, can they just screw attack us, please? There we go. If I could not fail at basic platforming, that would be lovely. Hands. Why am I failing at basic jumping? No, there's my knowledge nothing further up. Alright, let's head down to Ridley because I'm too lazy to grab any more missiles. The PC had the Knights DLC, like that just comes free with it. Obviously it doesn't have the Nintendo ones, but yeah, it does have the bonus, like it does have the Knights DLC. It's arguably obviously the easier way to get the Knights DLC because you had to do the pre-order thing. Matt, are the missiles in this store like very far into the room? If they're not very far into the room, I might go grab them. If they're like effort, I won't bother. Oh. Okay, I'll skip them then. I mean, I normally do anyway, if I think, anyway. Yeah, the Zelda DLC was really good, damn it. I don't think Deadly 6th Edition had anything other than that Knight's DLC. I'm not sure myself though, because while my box is for the Deadly 6th Edition, mine was second hand, so it didn't come with the download code. And down to Ridley we go. And wait for it to load. Now if you think these load times are bad, wait till I do Sonic 06. Because obviously I'll be playing the PS3 version of Sonic 06. Now, I think Matt usually goes to the right. I can't be bothered, I know the left route better. So I'm gonna go... When I say right, I mean Matt I think goes to the left, or at least knows what's to the left. I know this route, which is on the right, not the left. I'm good with words. Yeah. Like, left, I mean, I think I've gone left like at least once, but I know this route a little bit better, so... This is the right corridor, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I hope it is anyway. I love it when it gives me missiles when I'm full of missiles. At least I'm pretty sure I'm not in the underneath Ridley corridor, because that's horrible. Your attack makes things so much less of a pain. Oh yeah, it's definitely... I mean, I should have realised anyway, that it's definitely the right way to go. Oh, come on. There we go. I wouldn't normally stop to kill you, but I won't now either, because you took more hits than I thought you would. Wow, I am bad at avoiding hits today. Maybe it's because I'm using the OBS window to play instead of the actual emulator display. I mean... Oh, I just did a Joe, didn't I? Tried to get health and lose health in the process. I'm probably fine to take on Ridley like this. But I actually have to freeze his, like, fireball thingies. Also, are you liking the sounds that Ridley's making? Oh dear, this is not the most ideal. Not the most ideal amount of health to have going into this fight, really. Oh dear. This ain't good. Forgot how much more annoying this is. Gonna have to... Oh dear. Concentrate, make sure I'm playing okay. Oh dear. I just barricaded myself off from him completely. Oh. It's gonna take a little while longer than usual. Oh no, this ain't good, this ain't good. Oh dear. Actually, I'm gonna go and get that energy tank first. Hopefully I don't die. Uh-oh. Damn it. Fair enough. I'm gonna try and get the energy tank this way. Oh no, I still had missiles equipped, didn't I? I don't normally bother with the missile tank over this direction, but... At least I've seen that missile door will stay open behind Ridley. I know there is a bombable block that's not all the way to the right in this area. I can't remember where exactly it is. There we go. Let me in! So yeah, it's not all the way to the right. At least it's not the only one. Right, how many blocks wide is the gap in this room? Is it like two blocks or 3 blocks? The gap here. Because I don't want to fall. Too wide, but... So, this is the last solid block that I'm standing on here, is it? So I would need to, like, jump here. Like, hold on. Right. Hey, did it. I have come to this room once before, but, like... I came to that room once... Wait a sec. Is this the right... I'm concerned. I think I've taken the wrong turn. Have I taken the wrong turn? This is why I don't go to the left, because I don't know where I'm going. Go right then down. Well, go right here. Okay. Yeah, again, I normally go to the right at the start of Ridley because I'm too lazy to get that energy tank, and I know my way around the right-hand side of Ridley better. But I thought I might as well go left and get that energy tank since I died. This will mean I can use the Brimstone. And then, is it down? Is it down? Wait, is this the, like, horrible jump to get the missile tank? Is this the horrible missile tank jump? I want to know that... I'm going to see if I can make it, but I'm not going to bother if I don't. No. No, I didn't make it. We're just gonna run through this room. Nope. It'll be quicker to walk through that than it is to try and jump constantly. I had to jump like ultra late. Fair enough. Fair enough is in fair enough to that's what you have to do, not fair enough is in that's fair game design. Alright, let's try not to die to Ridley this time. But that door is open if I need to go and get the energy tank. Oh! Whoops. I assume the bosses like regain their health if you die. Like, I can't imagine that they would like keep their health value, because that'd be a bit weird. Yeah. I mean, it's just a case of like, make sure I keep freezing the fireballs. Oh, I'm not doing a very good job at freezing the fireballs now, am I? They regain health if you leave the room as well. Okay. Good to know. The thing about the Famicom version, theoretically enemies could be harder to take on in this version because of it doing like random numbers differently. Oh, I've taken so much damage already. Oh. Yeah, the fireball patterns are... There we go. Yeah, because the NES version does its random number generation differently to the Famicom version. And like the Famicom version, like it can be affected. It's like generally speaking, it's affected by like stuff like the state of the RAM on power on and stuff like that. Why am I going back for that? So enemy patterns and stuff are generally more complex and unpredictable in the Famicom version compared to the. I mean, even like the Ice Beam tactic of. Oh no, the Ice Beam tactic of like sit where I was is easier on the NES version due to the RNG differences. But yeah. Ridley's definitely harder here than on the NES version, I would say. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm full on missiles. Yeah, because like when I've done the like stand there and ice beam him on the NES version, the fireballs generally I've been given like a simpler pattern. Whereas on Disk System it's more random and harder to do in general. I would say, oh, normally I beat Ridley without dying, but like I've only beaten the Disk System version once. So yeah, I think the fireball pattern was changing throughout the fight. Oh cool, missiles when I'm full on missiles. Who's willing to bet that the missiles, that the Metroids are like not gonna drop what I want them to drop? I mean, it's better in terms of making, yeah, Ridley more of a challenging, but it's also like not as easy. And I can't, and you obviously you can't cheese it the same way. Although if I imagine like the tactic of this the right way? Yes. The tactic of stand under him and cheese him with the wave beam, I imagine, works the same in this version though. Alright, back up to Norfair. But yeah, it's like it should work, but like I'm too lazy to get the wave beam and then get the ice beam again, so I always just... No, your tactic was standing on the left through the wall. I'm talking about standing underneath him and shooting upwards. The thing with the tactic that Joey used is that, like, it took a long while because a lot of the shots didn't hit Ridley. Whereas using my tactic on the NES version, you're much more likely to actually hit, like you're more likely to actually like hit Ridley and not have to deal with the fireballs. The Famicom version, you have to deal with the fireballs. I'm loving all these missile drops, which I bet are going to go away as soon as I need missiles later in the game. Yeah, all your shots hit unless you like somehow drift left and right. Which, if you're using the Pro Controller D-pad, you probably would end up drifting left and right while trying to shoot upwards in the lava, because Pro Controller. Hey, the Xbox One controller is actually working pretty well for me today, so I do quite like the D-pad on this thing. With a long, well, longish climb up to Brinstar again. If I could stop failing at a basic jump. Oh yeah, the screw attack sound is different as well. Oh yeah, a lot of these sound effects are different. I wonder if the wave beam has a different sound. I'll have to try one day. Yeah, but with my routes, I have too many energy tanks to like go through. Because I, you know, end up getting 2 in Brinstar before I've like even gone to Norfair. Ah, right, fair enough. I suppose if you... Yeah. I want to get... I want to... I don't know where other energy tanks are, so normally I mean, if I don't get the other energy tank in Ridley, which is what I normally do, like, I normally get the 2 in... Well, all 3 in Brinstar, leaving the 3rd one for last. I see. I do it with 6 because I am a pansy. I need that many for the Zebetite room. But it's like I get like obviously the 2 in Brinstar that you saw me get earlier. I normally just get the 1 in Ridley past Ridley, and then I get both in Kraid because I don't know where any are in Norfair, if there are any. I'm assuming there are. It's always nice bringing the Screw Attack to Brinstar. Okay, yeah. I assume there must be because like there's like 2 more than there are full tanks. I mean, considering I didn't even touch the left side of Norfair, or at least left from the entrance. Like I only really touched the right hand side of Norfair. Oh, it's where you go for the Screw Attack. Oh, right. I think, did you send Joe down there? I think you might have. Can't remember if you sent Joe down there or not. Or whether he just took himself there. Yeah, let's go over to Kraid, beat him up, get the energy tanks from him, and then obviously off to Torian. Yeah, I can't remember whether that was one of the exploration things he did on his own or one that you prompted him to do. Oh yeah, the wave beam. I think actually his stream was like the first time I ever saw the wave beam, like where the wave beam is, because I never bother with it. Oh, it's further down than the E-tank. Again, I don't really know much about where the wave beam is because I never bother with it, so... I always think this room is going to be on the left because of Super Metroid having the room on the left when you go down here. I always forget it's on the right. And of course we've got to wait for it to load. No, I don't bother messing around in Green Warfare, I just go where I need to go. I mean, I could probably mess around more in Norfair if I wanted to find more missiles. Speaking of missiles, there is a missile tank fairly early on in the first door to the left, isn't there? I think. If I remember correctly. Yeah. I don't normally grab this missile tank, but why not? Might as well. Still got an hour left on the stream. Oh yeah, it's like right here. I can't bother to go any further that way though. Oh no. If I mess around too much, I'll end up losing more health than I gain. An hour left, 100% time. It's not this. No, it is this door, isn't it? Screw Attack makes this so much easier. Oh, come on. Which one of these is Joe's favourite enemy? As far as I'm aware, they're all his favourite. But I hate going through Kraid's lair. Like, well, I hated going through it until I like learned Like, I hated, like, going through Kraid's Lair until I learned, like, the relatively direct route. Oh, Joe's favourite. Oh, right, yeah, I remember who you mean. Oh wait, it's further along, isn't it? Yes, we should be seeing Joe's favourite enemy, because that's the route I take to Kraid. Because it's the way I know how to do it. I don't know if it's the most efficient way to Kraid, but it's the way where I know where to go. And we're just going to ignore you. Oh, is this the bit? Yeah, this is the bit where, like, there is a more direct route. Fair enough. This is the way that I've memorized, so it's the way I take. Plus, for stream's purpose, it gets to show off fake Kraid. No! I pressed the button once, I swear. What's the more direct route then? Actually, we are. Ah, right, third dawn right in the reverse room. Fair enough. We are going to do that so we can get him to respawn. We're just going to do a little bit of health grinding, although I do have one more energy tank than usual for this, so... But we're just going to make sure I've got plenty of health and fill up my missiles as well. Because we are going to be doing the bomb strat on Kraid, because that's the only way I know how to beat him. Oh, right, is it the same way as the way out? We'll get to, like, we'll get to at least, like, into the next energy tank. Yeah, the bombs are the easiest, so yeah, that's why I do the bomb technique. Let's get to, like, at least 20 on the old health. Just make sure I got enough. That'll do. Go into the morph ball, Samus. I'm gonna look at the emulator screen for this rather than OBS. Right. I'm just gonna need to concentrate, make sure I don't bounce away from him and stuff. There we go. Got him. And of course we're going to get this energy tank. I'm afraid of going too far to the right. Oh, balls. I'm always afraid of going too far to the right when I jump up to this ledge and going through the door accidentally. Doesn't really matter how much damage I take here, since it will be healing straight away. What? Oh, come on. Can you just... You know, we're gonna wait for the block to go back again. There we go. A clip coming, what, of me failing to fall into the gap. I'm just gonna leave all those there. Oh, it's our favourite part of Kraid's Lair, isn't it? Oh, balls. Oh well. I think this is one of my least favourite parts of the game, just leaving Kraid's Lair. This part is really annoying. At least when I'm getting hit, I'm falling to the left. Really? No! You know what I said about falling to the left? I'm gonna make sure to stand on the left of the blocks so that it does like send me to the left if I get hit. At least this is one of the best tracks in the game to listen to while you're having to deal with this BS. I see you've clipped it. Wait, hold on. I don't think that's the right door, is it? No, it's not. Yeah, it's not my favourite track in the game. My favourite is the is the ending theme, but this is a great track as well. Well, the ending themes, and particularly the disc system version, is really good. Wait, is this the right way out? Oh, come on. I'm not caring too much about damage because I'm going to be getting the other energy tank soon. Okay. Oh, so I'm guessing that, like, I don't know what I'm doing here. That I hate getting out of Metroid so much. Really? I guess, do you just like have to come down here and then jump sort of up into the thing? Up to that door? I think this is the way to the tank, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, you can roll down with the morph ball. Why am I collecting health? Wait. Uh-oh. Oh, went over me. Ah, right, unmorphing kills your momentum. Fair enough. I almost went to go and collect that health thing as well. I'm just going to get rid of all the enemies so I can just get the C-Tank easier. Oh, really? Why did I fall all the way down? I was holding right on the D-pad. VC after this? Can do. I'll probably go and have my usual shower. But yeah, sure. Now, wasn't that... was that a bit less painful than when Joe got that energy tank? Oh, wait. Hold on. Wrong way, isn't it? Max health indeed, yep. Which means I can probably leave the Brinstar energy tank for if I die in Torian. Which normally I can't do because normally I don't get the energy tank in the extra energy tank in Ridley. Actually, if I do die in Torian, I can show off one of the differences between this and between the disc system and cartridge versions. If I die in Torian, anyway. Right, back up to Brinstar and then up to Torian. Hopefully I'll have enough missiles. I mean, I'm going to do the thing where I take care of some of the Zebatites, then go and grind again. As you do. Because I'm not good enough at the Zebatite room. I love how they spin when they got nothing to walk on. We are probably also going to be grinding on the way just to make sure I do have all of the missiles that I need, or that I can carry. I think I've actually probably got more missiles than I would normally have because of getting that one in Kraid. Oh, thanks, game. We have a long climb up from here to Torian, though. Well, slightly long, anyway. Yeah, I normally have a little bit less than what I've got now, I think. But, like, this is a... If 190 is my max, then that's a pretty decent amount, I think. Yeah, I mean, when I do the Zebetite room, I will have to do 2 goes at it. I will inevitably be taking lots of damage. Okay, yeah, 190 is my max. So you normally have 160, yeah, that's because you're good at the game. Hey, we got the meme number for my health. Not anymore. Oh, come on. If I enter Torian with as like full, as like pretty much close to full health, then it means I won't have to worry about getting rid of some of the Metroids. I can just run past some of them. Actually, let's just see if I can get back up to 190 on the missiles. If I can get back up to 190 on the missiles, that would be great. I said missiles, game. I mean, if I can't, that's not too much of a worry, but it would be nice. You know what, let's stop wasting time. I'm only going to get myself hurt more trying to get missiles. And down to Torian. Have the last of my drink. And it'll load eventually. There we go. Oh wow, I forgot they made that noise. Like, curse you, chat. I was looking at the chat instead of playing. Oh, it's our favourite door in the game. Yeah, I'm just gonna not bother shooting these Metroids, because I'll probably be shooting other Metroids further on in Torian. I forgot how many missile doors there are in Torian. Yeah, I pretty much always have to I pretty much always shoot the ones in these corridors because it's just a tighter space. Just because it's a tighter space. Bloody rinkers. I know I could be freezing them, but screw it. Whatever. That's a good point. Freezing those rinkers is a surefire way for them to just be in the way. Oh, nice. Demonstrate what Joe didn't in his playthrough. Probably won't bother shooting anymore unless they can get 2 in 1 hitbox. Like that. And of course they just give health. Definitely not gonna bother. Right, Zebetite room. Let's go for the first time. Ah! No, it's gonna... No. There we get the first one down. That's the second one. Generally speaking, this is my preferred way of taking the Zepatites down. Right, and because I can never make the jump back from that room into this one, I'm going to go back and grind for a little bit of health and missiles now. Because I always fail the jump back from that second last room, or bit of the room. So I'm going to go and do my grinding back up now. Hey. Managed to get some of the things where you get 2 on 1 hitbox. Or overlapping hitboxes, I should say. I think this room is probably the one where I get the hitboxes overlapping the most. Hey! Back up to full missiles and health. That's what I like to see. I was pretty lucky there for the just for my grinding. That's probably like the luckiest I've been for my grinding so far throughout my times of playing Metroid. Yep. Right. Oh, it's gonna respawn. Right. Not what I wanted. Right. Ow. Luckily, Mother Brain not... Yeah, you can't stand there still, but Mother Brain not having the glass there is a little bit helpful in terms of jumping out of here. Ow! Falling to the left is really annoying. Oh, frozen those in good positions, nice. Let's pump her full of missiles. I didn't freeze those in very good positions, did I? Oh! Right, those are in good positions. Let's go. Oh, that's a bit of a seizure-inducing thing. And here we go. Time to escape. I'm gonna probably not look at the chat while I do this. We'll show Joe how it's done. I say we'll show Joe how it's done, not fall annoyingly. You might, Samus. I mean, I'm glancing over to chat occasionally, but I need to concentrate. Because these are pretty small platforms. Oh, that was lucky. And we're at the top. Also notice that the music doesn't have the second half in the Famicom version. But we are going to have to load. Yeah, but you're better at this game than me. At least I didn't run out of time. But we are going to wait for it to load, and we're going to have to switch back to side A on the disc once it tells me to. So we hit Control B on the emulator to switch disc sides, and wait for it to load the ending. And because Famicom version, the time to get the best ending is 2 hours, we'll have the best ending as well. Yeah, like, I've never timed out on this, but like, I'm not the best at it. But this does have English. It will revive peace in the space. Not just in space, in the space. But I do love how the ending sounds on the disc system. It sounds so good. I don't know what they meant by the other Metroid. Considering Joe, I did it in about an hour and a half, And this is with load times as well. Foreshadowing at the end. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of English in the there's a little bit of English in the credits as well, if I remember correctly. Main programmed by if I ever make a retail game, I'll put main programmed by me in the credits. I probably won't. But I do love how the credits theme sounds in the disk system version. There are also like a couple of names that are different in the credits. Like I think they take out 1 or 2 lines in the credits and change that to like credit the person who did the cartridge conversion. But I don't know which names were changed. Did you spy the late Gunpei Yokoi? Metroid 1986. If I upload this to YouTube, do you think it'll get copyright struck by Nintendo because of the bits where I'm not speaking? I mean, I was mainly joking about the copyright strike because because of I use a noise gate in OBS, so if I'm not speaking or if the noise coming into the mic is below a certain amount, it just sort of stops the mic altogether, so it's like only the audio from the game. But yeah. 1.5 hours of like real time, not too bad. Although I'm pretty sure the day thing is hours, so maybe I did it in less than an hour of in-game time. But yeah, there's no New Game Plus in the Famicom version. All you get is like just a permanent record of how quick you beat the game with the money bags there. Right, since we did kill mode, that's the delete thing, delete files. Since we did beat the game in an hour and a half, and since I complained at Joe like yesterday for considering doing a like an hour and a half stream, Puyo time, I'm playing on PC. What can I do for half an hour? Let's see what I've got. I mean, I could play a Puyo game if I really wanted to. What could I do for half an hour? There's no, yeah, there's no Justin Bailey. There's also no Narpus sword or Nar password. No, there is something wrong with 1 hour 30 minutes. I will stream for 2 hours. You know what? Let's not do confusion. Let's see. No, I don't want to break my emulator or anything with Engage Ridley motherfucker. No. You know what? You know what? Let's do a little bit of a palette cleanser in the opposite direction and play like a really terrible game for a little while, because if I show it off now, it means I don't have to do a full playthrough or stream of it later. I just need to go and download a ROM for it. Which ROM sites are not horribly dodgy? Internet. High expectations. Well, as long as you're not like having high expectations for the quality of the game, because the game itself is going to be bad. Just download it. Although in some way, you could say that the source material for the game is good. Let me just also need to set up controls and stuff as well. The emulator wants to open. Oh, now I've opened 2 of them. Lovely. Go. Setting. Always. Right. Good. In studio. I'll load up the ROM. And I'll probably like immediately pause it so that I can make sure it's set up before I where's the control P? Right, switch over to game. Desktop audio back on. Right. Generic game capture. See if it grabs this or not. The background music for the standby screens, they are taken from some Sonic collections. I think the startup screen is one of the menu themes from Gem's collection. I think my AFK screen is from Sonic Mega Collection. I can't remember what it is. Like, I think it's the menu theme from Sonic Mega Collection. I can't remember what I've actually set my AFK screen for. And my thanks for watching screen is the credits from Sonic Mega Collection. Know what? Do window capture. Oh, I've done the wrong window. There we go. Reset transform. No, that doesn't look good. I want to use the game capture. Looks better with game capture. Ah, there we go. What? Why did the emulator close? Yeah. There we go. That'll do. Right, are we ready for an amazing game? Oh, this is a wonderful thing. And by wonderful, I mean really awful. And it's not playing the sound. So curious. Oh. The sound. Oh. What's happened there? Peace to thine ears. don't know why the this has like this must be I don't know why it's got a completed save file. This is the GBA version, and why did I choose the non-spin dash version? Oh, the spin dash is useful in this because of the horrible physics. It's not just the music, the controls are awful. Oh, this feels... I've played this before on an emulator. It's not good. Also, just look at that frame rate. It's very stuttery. And that's not the emulator or the capture, that's the game itself. Ugh. Also, the special stages are something to behold as well. Oh yeah, you definitely want to be having headphones on for this, 100%. This came out in 2006. I believe day and date with Sonic 06, because this was for the 15th anniversary. So this was a very, very late release for the GBA. Look how... If you've played Sonic 1, you know that you're not supposed to tunnel through those crystals that quickly. It's not good. Not good. Let's see if I can do the jump I normally do when I play Sonic 1. Oh, I managed to, somehow. Oh, dear. There's slowdown while Sonic is trying to go fast. He's supposed to get propelled. Oh no. Oh yeah, it treats the sides of those platforms as solid when they're not in the original. Because that's lovely. Also, notice how it doesn't manage to pan all the way back down to the floor if you jump into the giant ring. Because, you know, they don't want this game to look polished at all, you know? Yeah, we're gonna try and get the second Chaos Emerald. Oh, the physics are so bad. You know, I mean, I will complain about games like Forces and like Lost World and stuff, or not. I mean, Forces more so than Lost World, but like, at least they're not like this. You know, at least Forces isn't unplayable garbage like this is. I mean, okay, I'm getting through it, but that's just because I played Sonic 1 way too many times. Oh, goody, I got to continue. Oh. Oh no. Also, if anyone starts to feel motion sick in this game in general, I don't blame you. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. But hey, let's just see this as a warm up to you know, doing Sonic 06 once I've gone home. You know, because this is also a 25th anniversary thing. Not 25th, 20th. No, 15th. I'm getting my number of years mixed up. 15th anniversary. The 20th anniversary was actually good. Hold on, I want to get the one up here. Oh, it's not a 1-up, is it? It's invincibility. I'm dumb. Also, just the sound effects, as well as just being low quality, they don't fit. At all. Ow. Oh, come on. Also, nice screen lock. You know, it's always great when you get to see, like, outside of the boundaries, and it looks just really unprofessional. Oh, good. Right, we're gonna get the invincibility. There we go. Right, let's see if I can do the thing that everyone always does with this boss. The R reverses rotation. Up and down speed up and slow down the rotation. That's how they work. Just behold the gravity in this, where Sonic... Okay, it's actually working about as normal rather than the weird way it normally works. Oh no. This is the longest I've ever taken on this boss, for the record. Oh, it's so bad on this version. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Oh no. Final hit. Also, he doesn't turn red until after he's finished exploding for some reason. Yeah, I mean, I can't blame you for not getting your head around the Sonic 1 special stages. They are a bit of a trip. Everyone's favourite level from Sonic 1, Marble Zone. Oh, come on, I pressed down. Oh. Are you noticing the problem as well with how much of the screen you can see? Yep, they butchered the soundtrack entirely. Oh, I forgot about no spin dash. If you think they massacred this, Spring Yard Zone's music is horribly massacred. I mean, Marble is probably one of the better ones that survived better. Marble and Starlight probably the ones that like survived the best, in my opinion. But this game doesn't sound good. Oh yeah, there we go. Also, that should fall down enough to be flush with the floor. That's how it works on the Mega Drive. Of course, not here. Also, one thing this game does in terms of physics, I'm gonna jump against this lip on the ceiling, and I had let go of the D-pad, yet he still carried momentum forwards. Like, what's up with that? Ugh, I'd forgotten just how bad this felt to play. Like, it is genuinely, like, terrible. Like, it feels so bad. I think I'm actually gonna have to stand on this weight to get up on the spike thingy. Normally I don't have to, but physics. And this, oh, come on. Oh, what a shame, I'm not gonna have enough rings to get to the special stage. Oh, that sound when he goes to pass the signpost. Yeah, we'll see if we can get to Springyard Zone just because they really massacred that music, in my opinion. I'll. Well, they did make it so that the music doesn't restart when you die, if that's any consolation. I'm wishing I didn't accidentally pick original mode. Having the spin dash in this game with the wonky physics makes it a little more palatable, kind of. Let's see if I can do the thing I normally do in Sonic 1. Oh, I can. Sort of. The music is not... The music is like the furthest that you could possibly get from Lit. I think that Caterpillar's stuck. Like, the music is awful. Like, I know the GBA struggled with sound at the best of times, but this is just not good. It's lit on fire because I have decided, because I'm trying to burn it and like get it away from me. So look how Sonic's feet don't like properly line up with the platforms that are moving. Because, you know, quality. But here, at least the walk jump glitch isn't here anymore. Can I do the thing I usually do? Oh. No! No, I can't. Oh well, I can come in here and get a 1-up. Oh. Oh, the ring didn't bounce on the lava. You know what? No. But we can listen to how they massacred Springyard Zone's theme. What's the... original, you don't have a spin dash. Anniversary, you do have a spin dash. As far as I know, those are the only differences. Notice how they've put the melody for this part of the song on like a really tinny, awful instrument that you can barely hear. Labyrinth Zone isn't really good. I think the one that suffered the least is probably Starlight, because it's like, it's not amazing, but like the piano main instrument is alright. What's boss 2? Oh, boss 2 is the final zone. Also, the drowning theme is not threatening at all. Also, don't ask me what's going on with the background. I don't know whether that's an emulator glitch or not. None of the sound effects are working. know what we could do? We could play a good game if the game capture wants to recognise it. I've never seen the jukebox thing before there, so let's play a good game for a few minutes. Or the emulator could crash. Beautiful. You're supposed to be the good emulator for GBA stuff. We're gonna skip the intro. Let's play a good game for a few minutes. It's nostalgic and it's a good game. I love Sonic Advance. Like, genuinely. I think it's a great game. A nice palate cleanser after Sonic Genesis as well. Alright. Oh. Come on, let's go to the special stage. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh. Oh! We want to go to a special stage, don't we? Game. I'm not holding right enough, am I? You want to show off the awkward 3D special stage? Yeah, this is a lot easier to get to with Tails. Oh, these. These took me a long time to get used to when I was younger. Oh, the music is nostalgic though. Thankfully, by the time they got to Advance 3, they'd worked out a little bit better on how to do like the fake 3D stuff on the GBA. Advance 3 in general is just like really impressive looking for the hardware, I would say. Get to continue for no reason. Oh, come on. The snowboard is because it looks cool, I guess. Not my best run at that special stage. Oh, so a long time since I've seen this screen. This is on my actual cartridge. I got the Chaos Emeralds years ago. so I never bother going to the special stages anymore. I love this game. Well, it's one of my favourite of the handheld Sonic games, definitely. We'll do Act 2 as well, why not? This could be a nice casual stream to do one day, perhaps. Just the Sonic Advance. I gotta say, this probably would have been like really surreal for Sonic fan, like for gamers like at the time to like see Sonic come onto a Nintendo platform. Yeah, I have now played all of the Advance games. Advance 1 is my favourite because it plays most like the classics. So like, I do have all the Advance games. One day I'd like to get Sonic Battle as well, so just so that I have all the Sonic GBA games apart from Sonic Genesis. But Sonic Genesis was never released in the UK, so I don't really count that. Oh. I'm not very good at not getting hit in this boss, for the record. Or just any of the bosses in Sonic Advance, really. Also, one thing I like doing in this game. Jumping into the capsule and getting hit by it. Could also take a look at the tiny Chow Garden. Because why not? Where's the numbers? There we go, call 2. Why there isn't a Chow Garden game on mobile, I don't know, because that would print money for Sega, like genuinely. Oh. Game over. And I've never really won for the rock paper scissors game. Oh no, already forgotten what's where. I think those two match. I think the other cake was here. Yep. No. No. Oh. Well then. Oh no. Nope. But hey, let's buy him. Let's buy Call 2 a fruit. I don't have enough to buy him another one. Let's try the rock paper scissors game again. Nope. Oh. These mini games aren't really very good for getting rings. The best way to get rings is just like playing the game, like the main game. Let's do the matching one again. Right, those two. I've forgotten all the rest already. I've completely forgotten where everything else is. Oh no. No. I'm really bad at this memory one. Like the 30 ring thing. And then I think we'll end it there. It's like 9:07. So yeah, thanks for watching me play through Metroid. Basically, this is just an excuse for me to show that I'm better at Metroid than Joe. And also a chance to show off some of the disk system changes, like the differences to the cartridge version, since that's what most of us have played. And then I just did random filler for half an hour. Hopefully next week I'll be starting Sonic 06. Whether or not I'll be starting at 7 I'm not sure, because obviously I'll be at home adhering to like dinner times at home and stuff, but hopefully next Tuesday evening I should be good to go on Sonic 06. That's gonna be a fun few weeks, I think. Yeah. And yeah, I'll be talking to you guys later on voice chat. Thanks for watching.